If you can believe it, the high school basketball season is already wrapping up. The girls' regular season comes to a close this week. The boys wrap up the week after. And in the North Star League, that means it will be the end of the high school careers of two of the top scorers in league history, Alcona's Trenton Lavergne and Hillman's Mason VanPamel. Both Trenton Lavergne and Mason VanPamel were born to be Tigers. In 2011, Mason started on varsity as a freshman at Hillman. That same year, more than 50 miles away, Trenton was called up from the JV squad to join Alcona's varsity team. As soon as these two took the court, you knew they were going to be something special.
I mean, you can tell who's the best players are. I mean, you're going to know who's you're going to have to worry about later on.
And I knew he was like a good scorer, and he was going to be hard to stop because I mean, he's pretty tall and he has a big body, so I knew he was going to be a force.
Soon, Mason and Trenton became the stars of their school. Both guards, they emerged as explosive and reliable offensive weapons. But it wasn't until their junior year, when Alcona rejoined the North Star League, that the two really had to go head-to-head.
I mean, he's a good player, so I mean, it's going to be tough playing him no matter what. He's got that drive just like I do. I mean, he plays the game well. I mean, he knows where to be all the time, so it's just, I mean, you got to really focus and you got to really know what you got to do.
It's hard because he's an all-around good player, like I said. I mean, he can shoot the ball from outside, he can drive and pull up, and he can take it at you. So you really got to play him hard. You can't let him get any space, or you can't let him get that first quick step on you. He's a good athlete all around. He's physical, he's fast, so it's a good matchup.
Mason's Hillman Tigers have the advantage over Trenton's Alcona Tigers, winning 6 out of their 9 total games against one another. But this season, both Mason and Trenton approached individual milestones. Going into week 5, Mason was just 11 points away from breaking the Hillman scoring record. Trenton needed just 18 to break Alcona's.
But then Coach Adams was like, yeah, Lavergne's going to get it right around the same time you did. So my coach kind of let me in just a couple days before he did that.
I mean, last year I found out he got his 1,000 points, so I mean, I didn't really know what their school record was, so I mean, and then I found out same week it happened. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Mason became the first of the two to smash a record 3 decades in the making. On January 19th, he eclipsed Paul Bennett's record of 1,285 points to become Hillman's all-time leading scorer.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, just anyone breaking a record is pretty cool. I mean, and then I thought, I mean, I got to get it too that week, so I mean, it's cool.
And that he did. 4 days later, Trenton scored the 18 points he needed to put an end to Todd Fright's record set back in 1985.
I just know the feeling he was having because I just did it a couple days before, and I'm like, it's really cool for him. It's a good feeling, and it was kind of unbelievable how we did it in the same week, actually.
These two rivals now share an experience only a few people will achieve in their lifetime. And with graduation just around the corner, they can't help but imagine what life would be like with the two playing for the same team.
I think we could be a good duo together, actually. We both kind of play the same, and we know each other. We know what each other's capable of, and just kind of being able to play with him would be a pretty cool experience.
It would be really cool to play with Mason. I mean, anything, just play with a player in your area, you know. I mean, he's got the same mindset as you. He loves the game of basketball, and it's just, I mean, I think we could be the dynamic duo too.